was when USC was in town. The Hawkeyes pulled the upset against the top 5 opponent, trying to do it again today. Meantime, UCLA says, bring on this crowd, bring on this atmosphere. They are ready for it.
Yeah, the atmosphere is certainly interesting when you think back to that USC loss. I mean, this is a different type of atmosphere for these West Coast teams coming in.
Yeah, these two teams haven't played since 2016, the 3rd overall meeting, so a lot of scouting, a lot of film review had to be done. Both coaches saying, knowing your personnel, knowing who the shooters are, how you want to guard Lauren Betts, how you want to guard Lucy Olsen. Here come the Hawkeyes. Backdoor cut by Olsen. Bobbled the pass. UCLA tried to get on the board. All right, Lauren Betts asking for the basketball. Too much traffic. They find a way to get it down to her. She has so much poise. Well, what's also so impressive is the ability for her teammates to get that entry pass in. It's an underrated skill. Fearback on the attack. Stolke, one of the best offensive rebounders in the Big Ten.
Yeah, these are two really good rebounding teams, top 2 in the Big Ten in terms of margin. And Corey Close has not been thrilled with how her team has been rebounding as of late. That's a big focus for them.
Yeah, UCLA sits at the top of the Big Ten in so many of the rebounding categories, but Corey Close wants her team to be better at defensive rebounding. Jaquez pump fake attack mode and scores. Oh, she's sharp.
Pink out day here, which has been a really special couple of moments we've witnessed here.
Shot clock winding down. Olsen recognizes hard fadeaway.
So she's been met with multiple defenders. They're switching on her. She's seen size.
All right, Lauren Betts trying to get positioning. Fronted by Hannah Stolke. They go to the lob game. Tipped away. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, fronting Lauren Betts.
Olsen, the floater over Betts.
Zora, multiple times now, we've just seen the impact of Lauren Betts at 6'7", as she is just waiting as a help defender or closing out as a help defender. We've seen Lucy Olsen alter her finishes and finish short already multiple times.
Just makes you think twice. I would too if 6'7" was down low. All right, Lauren Betts is going to work early. 6 points. Guyton off the screen. O'Grady stretching the floor.
Too much like they did against USC.
Offensive screen. Meantime, the Hawkeyes trying to close this deficit, only at 4. Olsen off the O'Grady screen. Tried to get it through the teeth of the defense. Stolen away by Kiki Rice. No one has stopped her all the way for Rice. Yeah, Iowa right now shooting under 20% from the field. O'Grady has hit a couple. Lauren Betts met with multiple defenders, and O'Grady takes it away. I mean, impact plays off the bench for Addison O'Grady. Ooh. Turns it over, though.
Yeah, so on that play, you saw an adjustment to how they are defending Betts. They had started defending her on the high side. That time they got behind and doubled her on the catch.
Kiki Rice, driving kick. Aarnisalo sets her feet. When UCLA is used to multiple actions when it comes to defending Lauren Betts. Meantime, Dudley, glass, count that one, and one opportunity. And don't be surprised if you see Dudley get some possessions guarding Lucy Olsen too. Great defender. Really high on Coach Close's list. Here she is. Still no three-pointer yet for the Iowa Hawkeyes. Betts against O'Grady. Remember, they know each other. Colorado natives. Aarnisalo has some time.
And that's a great defensive possession for Iowa. The adjustments have been made on Betts. You double her, force her to give it up, and you get somebody who's not as much of a scorer to put up a three. You end it with a defensive rebound.
Well, and Kim, we've covered multiple UCLA games, and every coach tells us you've got to switch up your coverage when it comes to Lauren Betts. You can't give her the same look. Guyton, big shot maker. That's a freshman, by the way.
Yeah, there's the first triple for Iowa. And finally, this crowd is loud and really getting into it. But an answer from UCLA.
All right, time winding down here in the first. Less than 10 to go. Olsen puts it up against Betts. Right on time. Talking to Coach Corey Close, she uses the word thrivers, and I thought that was very poignant. Second quarter now underway. 2-point game after that big three by Lucy Olsen to end the first. UCLA trying to overcome it on the road.
Yeah, this environment is electric. I hadn't been here since last season. The jerseys have changed, the players on the court, the fans have not.
100%. A little bit of a drought from both sides. Feuerbach goes up against Gardner. And Feuerbach, one of the veterans on what is a young Iowa team. All the success in the past few years. She talked about her elevated role this season.
Yeah, they really like her length on the defensive end as we see her right at the top of a 1-2-2 press look for the first time for the Hawkeyes. And Jan Jensen said she was going to go to that a little bit, not necessarily to trap and turn them over, but just to slow things down a little bit. But London Jones.
They're going to look for the best possible shot. O'Grady already has a couple jumpers, knocks it down again. Let's see how UCLA responds. Crowd's getting loud. They go right back to her. Hard to guard. Passion from Lauren Betts. On the season, Lauren Betts is 61% from the field. No surprise, that's top 5 in the Big Ten. Doesn't convert on the three-point play, but her teammate gets the rebound. All right, they go back to Betts. She'll kick it back out. Iowa right back where it was, a possession to go.
McCabe in that spot. Olsen, a falter, a little bit of a higher percentage on the season.
They'll work it around again. Feuerbach left alone, tie game.
Couple big moments from Feuerbach. Drops the defender and simple pull-up.
That's just smothered.
Pulls up, and this crowd is certainly a factor right now.
UCLA has stayed poised, though. Stayed in their offense. Hasn't forced anything. Betts reading the situation. You've seen the repost. Drop step score.
Jan Jensen not happy. Oh, man. Jan Jensen almost lost her blazer, imitating the elbow she thought that Lauren Betts threw on that one.
O'Grady up. Hard matchup. Foul is called.
Just be cautious about that high elbow. Here were the high school teammates. Not yet, but right here. Yeah. Got to be careful. I could see why Iowa was upset at the no call.
O'Grady gets the first. No easy matchup, too, going up against Lauren Betts.
Yeah, you see on that graphic just how much of an impact she's having this season. Because I saw Caitlin Clark tweeted for Carver to get loud for the Hawkeyes today. This is as loud as I heard at any point of last season. We're still in the first half.
Iowa going back to this press. Coach Jensen telling us it's not to get a steal, but to slow down UCLA. Looked like a block.
Lauren Betts looked like she was cutting across the lane for an easy 2. Ooh, from that angle, Zora, that looks pretty clean to me from behind. That's a kind reaction from Hannah Stokey. Some players would yell at the ref. She gave a little smile.
Well, you know the saying is happy like Hannah, so she's always smiley, yeah. Betts converts. Hey, we're going back and forth here.
This is really a tremendous start to the game. Credit for the crowd for being so excellent. Ooh, Feuerbach, another tough take, but Betts gets the best of it that time.
Jones, too much time. That's what she does.
And is face guarding Taylor McCabe, number 2. They do not want to let her get hot from 3.
Shot clock winding down. I don't know if Iowa recognizes it. Stolke off on time. Just the hustle play by Stremlo. McCabe knocks it down. You called her number.
No disrespect to Janiah Barker, but it's a much more even footing height-wise.
Olsen against Jones. She'll have to recognize the shot clock to draw fouls. Top 5 in the league in free throw attempts. Well, and Hannah has really improved in this category over the years. Freshman season, she was 46% from the free throw line. No bets on the floor. Dudley and Gardner are the posts right now for the Bruins.
And some zone here while Lauren Betts is out of the game. 2-3 zone from Iowa.
And quickly, McCabe foot race the other way. A rare 2 for Taylor McCabe. Lead to Iowa.
And it was the stop, the rebound that allowed Iowa to get out and play with some pace.
How will UCLA respond? Stop and pop is a no-go. Stremlo. Quick skip. McCabe, the sidestep. She's on fire! And this is a team that has a lot of confidence in these situations. They've been in tight games before. They've been in big games. A number of veterans on this squad. Just taken away and intercepted by Stremlo. Stolke left alone. The run continues. This is the 3rd-ranked team in the country on the road, on the ropes against the Hawkeyes. Dudley uses the step through. Count it.
On the line.
Majority of this Iowa Hawkeye run has come with Lauren Betts on the bench. She's got 2 fouls, but 12 points. McCabe, been hot, nothing there. Olsen, change of speed, that's crafty. Well, Hezzy. Iowa stays in this zone. Dudley tried to take advantage.
Just 1 of 11 now from 3 for UCLA as Iowa tries to push them out with that 2-3 zone.
Iowa has made its last 4 shots. Remember, they started shooting less than 20% from the field most of that first quarter. Now up to 45% as a group. O'Grady. That was O'Grady's first miss on the afternoon.
That is the concern for Corey Close as another second chance opportunity.
Largest lead of the game. How talented they are. You have to wonder if and when a run is coming.
Yeah, this is when they need to start to feel comfortable playing without Lauren Betts. There's going to be times when she's in foul trouble like she is right now, and you can't just go scoreless. Big second chance there.
Less than 10. Olsen on the curl. She'll step through and connect. 2 big-time shots. Lauren Betts leads all scorers with 12 points. So she did a lot of damage in the time that she was in. But you saw how Iowa took advantage when Betts was out of the game.
Yeah, nobody else really emerged as a secondary scorer. We'll see if they can get Kiki Rice going, their second leading scorer in the season. She has just 2 points so far.
Lucy Olsen had some big shots as well. She continues and picks up right where she left off.
So now the word that she always says, respond, response. They need a big one here.
Betts going all across the lane.
For some of the hooks, some of the elbows. I thought that one was...
Lauren Betts, even if she's not scoring offensively, she attracts so much attention, opens things up for her teammates. Was 1 of 2 on that trip.
Yeah, and you saw it when she wasn't on the floor. UCLA got really stagnant offensively, and that's an area they need to get better because you don't know when she's going to get into foul trouble. You still have to be able to operate with Lauren Betts on the bench.
Got to get it in. Remember, Taylor McCabe had some big-time shots in that first half. Stolke going up against Betts from Florida. The lob up to Betts. She's under the basket. Still finds a way. Hawkeyes, too. I thought Hawkeyes had a nice little mid-range jumper. Kiki Rice, she's serving. What a pass to Hawkeyes. Just not a good angle.
Nice job of getting back by Iowa.
Dudley takes her time. Fierbach lets it fly.
And that is 8 and 7 in the Big Ten, up by 12 right now on the number 3 team in the country.
Hey, the Hawkeyes are 15 and 3 when they lead at the half. Betts keeps going and working the Bruins' favor. Stolke, she's working down low, up against Dudley. Somehow found McCabe. Shuffle pass.
Tremendous cut without the ball from Taylor McCabe, just sneaking in from that opposite elbow.
Dudley's trying to find her stride and does. Put her hands up like finally. So UCLA has it in single digits. Fierbach is just a tough matchup going against Betts. UCLA trying to cut the deficit again. Betts up against Stolke on repeat. Yeah, great efficiency from both the post players. They go to O'Grady. Play out of her. McCabe fading. A little flare. 7-point game. Kiki Rice operating.
And Iowa back in this 2-3 zone here because Betts is really hurting them in the one-on-one defense. They're going to try to make these UCLA guards beat them from the outside.
Well, kudos to Jen Jensen for the constant adjustment so far this afternoon. Kiki Rice finds some space. Saw Rice's season average on your screen there. Usually scores about 13. UCLA getting into Iowa last night. This is one of a couple on the road. They'll stay in the Midwest to play Wisconsin early next week. O'Grady now asking for it. She passes well out of the post. Timely. Jaquez rattles that one home. Much needed for the Bruins. Dudley goes baseline. All down by Jaquez. Betts is running. Jaquez keeps it. Pickpocketed by Lucy Olsen. One-on-one opportunity. Fierbach messed that up.
Big play from Fierbach there. Really saved the layup.
That is forcing UCLA to reset. You know Betts will repost. They're really working this two-woman game between Betts and Rice. Jaquez, big board. And that's the kind of play that Corey Close wants to see. Jaquez will have a couple here. Now in a starting role. 2-point game. And a foul on the free throw line.
So we're looking at...
They're battling.
Second foul on UCLA this quarter.
Stolke. Confident to the rim. Great point on the recognition. Pass down low to Betts. She has 3 Hawkeyes on her. Aarnisalo looked at the rim. She'll get through the teeth of the defense. Lots of traffic. Count it.
Let's go to the tape to see if the officials got it right. Yeah, I mean, there wasn't as much there as I think the whistle called for. Definitely wasn't a travel, though, from that angle.
Once again, an opportunity to tie or take the lead. They inbound to Betts. She's in a little bit of trouble. All right, Kiki Rice getting things organized. Rice navigates long strides. Another foul.
Credit to Rice for putting pressure on the defense, doing what she does best, getting into the lane.
Game is tied. You'd think Iowa would want to hold it for the last shot in the quarter. First quarter, second quarter, Lucy Olson has been the one to knock down shots as time is winding down.
And UCLA can't lose McCabe here. She's in the opposite corner right now. We'll see if Olson can create.
They go to the horn set. Hannah Stolke has been effective off the dribble. Olson again on time. 0.6 seconds left. So 0.6, I mean, you can heave. Aarnisalo wasn't naturally ready for it at all, though. So it'll remain tied as we head into the fourth quarter.
But this is drama here, all tied up heading into the fourth.
100%. And this is why the game's not played on paper.
No,
right?
No, we got to get out there. We got to lace them up.
Sydney Folter taking it strong. Olson sizing up Rice. Creates a little space. Stolke, she asked for it.
Any little bump, hold, reach, you're probably going to get whistled, and a couple of these players are in foul trouble.
Olson gets a good look. That's off the backboard. Who's going to blink first? Fourth quarter, winning time. Gardner. The basketball just bobbled, landed in the hands of Dugalich. Olson, one of two double-digit scorers so far for the Hawkeyes, her and McCabe. Olson curls, gets close to the rim. You thought it was a block by Rice.
I thought that was a really nice recovery across the lane from Kiki Rice. That is her third foul.
And you got to keep an eye on the fouls.
Corey Close now, the foul's 4-0 here. Less than 2 minutes into the quarter.
Well, that's going to matter. I mean, this is a close game. You'd think it would come down to the wire. Lucy Olson draws another one.
Anytime a guard has the ball with London Jones guarding her, they've really attacked.
And Olson 1 for 2 again. UCLA looking to tie or take the lead. Jones, you saw her eyeing. Hauled down by a Folter. Iowa gets into its offense. They'll play through Stolke. She's up against Betts. No fear, though, from Hannah Stolke. Just short. Rice, no numbers. Jones calling for it. Thought she had a look. She'll take it amongst the trees. That's a feisty take by London Jones, right? At 5'4", going up against Stolke and Olson.
And coaches, all they want is for things to be even. Officials calling in here. UCLA, when they get those offensive rebounds, they want to do a better job of capitalizing.
No one open right now. Folter needs some help. Over and back.
I'm surprised the Blazer has lasted this game. I don't think did a UCLA player.
Wait, can we see the stance Kiki that Coach is in right now? I mean, Coach is on. Look at her.
She's in despair.
Yeah.
Kiki may have gotten a hand on that deflection.
All right,
I think that like everyone just needs to take a deep breath. The refs, the coaches, the players, the fans, and us, the broadcast. Like we need to reset this game.
Well, we got to play on. Time waits for no one. Dudley responds. Back and forth we go. Remember, UCLA had yet to hit a field goal. O'Grady up against her former teammate. But you see UCLA taking its time here, trying not to let the crowd affect them. Betts wants it. She's met by multiple. The pass out. Blocked by Coulter. Jones gets it back. Shot clock winding down just in time. Asking for patience from her team. Look for a good shot. Hannah Stolke has been in attack mode.
Kiki Rice has really come alive the last couple minutes. She's up to 9 points, 4 of 4 from the free throw line.
They get it into Rice. She looked at Betts. That middle has been open. Jones, stop and pop. Recovered by Betts. There's the first field goal of the fourth. Olsen. See a little added pressure here by UCLA. Olsen using the footwork.
That was well defended, but she steps through for two.
Rice, big shot if it goes. Multiple Hawkeyes going for the rebound. We will be shooting free throws the rest of the way. A Fulter, just one field goal, 11 rebounds though. There was a violation there by Dudley. Advantage Iowa.
And here comes that pressure from Iowa just to slow them down, take them out of a rhythm a little bit.
UCLA breaks it. Takes some time off the shot clock. No settling. We've got some room on the three-point line. Jones will tee it up.
And that ball never went inside the three-point line for UCLA. You have to be more aggressive against this 2-3 zone.
The lob. A lot of bodies. They pass out of it. Rice puts that one up big time. Iowa down 2. You want to take advantage of this extra time you're getting. Olsen going into the bag. That's tough. Fading away.
That's another one where I think she tried to get fouled. She almost knew it herself, like she messed something up there. She's got to go up confidently and not just try to draw fouls.
All right, Corey Close calls a 30 less than 2 minutes to go. 2-point game. We've gone back and forth. Oh, straight line into Lauren Betts. She decides to kick it out.
Iowa sticking with the zone, but they need to be aware of the shooters. Jones, Rice has started to heat up from deep.
Patience here from the Bruins. Risky pass. And nice find to Dudley.
To create, but she's got to stay confident and try to go up strong instead of looking to draw fouls. And players on the perimeter have to be ready because she's probably going to be double teamed or heavily defended.
Hornstead is what they start in. Looks like the play not going as planned. Olsen gets it back. So she has Betts on her. Might be a mismatch somewhere else. A Fulter. And just held up. Great defensive play by Kiki Rice.
I thought there Lucy could have taken advantage of that mismatch and used her pull-up game. Now let's keep in mind, this is an Iowa team that forced overtime when down 10 to Ohio State last game with just over a minute to play. This team knows how to come back.
Oh yeah, 2-point game is nothing for them after what they did a couple days ago.
And they can play this straight up. One possession game. You don't need to think about fouling. You have to keep an eye on those shooters.
Offensive fouls. That's the 5th on Kiki.
And they come up with a big stop here. On the other side, Lucy Olsen has been one of the most clutch players late in games. Olsen
leading Iowa right now with 14. But you know who has had a big impact is Hannah Stolke going to the rim. And Betts 3 for 5 so far today. You see her season average is 60%. These are some big free throws.
No time went off the clock. And now at most, it'll be still a one-possession game.
The suspense, it builds. Less than 30 to go. Hawkeyes down by 3. McCabe coming off a screen, just no space. She's trying to create some. Olsen from deep. Stolke, big board. Olsen, another opportunity. She'll put it up. She got bounds. 3 free throws.
She's saying, I didn't touch her, which she didn't up top, but you have to allow the shooter to come down.
2 more to go with a 2-point game. 6.8 is on the clock. There's Lisa Bluter. Talk about the tension. Clutch from Lucy Olsen. Fourth quarter has come down to the free throw line.
Watch the inbounder here too, and Gardner.
A taller inbounder. All right, Aarnisalo has it. What's the draw up? There's a collision.
It's so loud that we couldn't even hear the whistle there. Fouls have been a big story of this second half. Let's take another look at it. So Olsen kind of tripped on her own, and as a result, she tripped Aarnisalo, which you have to call. I mean, she slides under her.
Big time. Aarnisalo steps up to the free throw line. Just 15 for 19 on the season.
Iowa has a timeout here.
2-point lead, UCLA. The veteran who's going to inbound. Lucy Olsen runs to it, off the screen. She's met. O'Grady! And that's way short. Starting point guard fouls out. Smart move just to heave it up. And UCLA holds on.